Now, let me tell you something, members. Last year, I introduced this group of talented students, and as they say in the movie business, they're back. They're back. This is the Granada Hills Charter High School Academic Decathlon team that yet again won. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. There must be something in the water in Granada Hills for these guys to be as smart as they are, and I think Senator Pavley's Sustainable Groundwater Management Act had something to do with it because she's in the adjacent district. But ladies and gentlemen, these are the winners. They have won nationally. And if you remember last year, I put you guys to the test. The questions that I didn't have the answers to. The standard reduction potential of gold. I asked the importance in the environmental policy of the Byrd-Hagel resolution, neither of which I knew. I don't think anybody else on the floor knew. Today, the question that I put to you is that they answered and got correctly. A set of exam scores is distributed normally with a mean of 90 and a standard deviation of 2. What is the probability that the exam will be higher than 94? And you only have 20 seconds to answer. Now, of course, I don't know the answer. Does anybody else? But my legislative director, Michael Bedard, who's a PhD in theoretical physics, came up with the answer, which they know, which is 2.5. They won 5 out of the last 6 years. 5 out of the last 6 years. And let me tell you, it's just like a heavyweight fighter getting in the ring, having to fight all over again with the best people all around the country, to make it happen. 450 other students from Canada, China, and the UK, and a 10-event scholastic competition. And as I said last year, for those who may remember, it is not just A students, it is A students and B students and C students who are part of this thing. They got a score of 54,195.1 out of 60,000 points in order to win yet again this year. Led by their coaches, Matthew Arnold, Jonathan how do you pronounce his last name? Servant, and Rachel Phillips. I want to just give to the coach, to coaches here, just to say, let's give them a quick round of applause before we mention the members. And I want to also introduce each one of the members of this team. And when we talk about the idea of inclusion and diversity and what makes America, you've got kids from India and Pakistan and Mexico and Salvador and people all over the country who are part of our best and brightest kids here today. Mark Aguila, Julian Duran, Ish Gupta, Joshua Lin, Christopher Lowe, Aisha Mahmoud, Melissa Santos, Maina Ukram, Jorge Zapeta, Ahmed Chowdhury, Kevin Lee, and Bonnie Denoa. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to the team, the champions of the United States of America, coming from Fran Pavley's district and Mr. Hertzberg district in the San Fernando Valley, 5 out of 6 years. Congratulations, you guys.
Senator Pavley, do you have a few words on this item?
I do. While they're taking their picture, I just wanted to let everyone know how much work goes into this. Usually they get the theme around the summertime. They start working with their coaches, teachers that put in hundreds of thousands of hours. Most of the time they're meeting starting around Labor Day all the way through 5, sometimes 6 days a week through vacation time. They not only the best school in LA County, they won the really stiff competition in California. They beat Texas, right, in the finals. We love that in California when you beat Texas. And they've won 5 times in a row. But just for bragging rights, at a native Angelino, also before them, El Camino High School in Woodland Hills won several times in a row. Taft High School won several times in a row. And where I taught out in Moore Park, they won several times in a row. These kids, from being on this team, and they are 1/3 of them C students, 1/3 B students, 1/3, A students, they come out, and because of their efforts in this, doors open wide for them and the ability to go to college and succeed in life, because working together as a team, you can do anything. Congratulations, Granada Hills High School, and Senator Hertzberg scores 1 for the team too. Thank you.